Who's gonna love you like that? Taking care of yourself is the love no one else could ever give. Exercise and eating healthy, that's the best thing for your body. Smoking and drinking will not help. Sniffing and drugs, you'll hurt yourself. You gotta remember to check your blood pressure. You gotta take good care of yourself. Who's gonna love you like that? Taking care of yourself is the love no one else could ever give. Exercise and eating healthy, that's the best thing for your body.
Good evening, my viewing audience. I'm Chevin Nisbet, your health educator from the Health Promotion Unit. In with this week's edition of Health Matters, I am here with the Dr. Rouse Cardiac Foundation, and the visit is about healthy eating, promoting healthy lifestyles to lower the number of cases of hypertension and diabetes. This week's edition, you're going to see celebrity chef Marvin Woods alongside our local chef, Mr. Micheal Henville, and they will be showing the students of the Charlestown Primary School how to prepare healthy meals that still taste good with low calories, low sugar, and low fat content. So do enjoy.
Some of the things that you eat all the time, some of the things that you like, may not necessarily be healthy for you. So let me have everybody stand up and make a fist. Stand up. So you take this fist and put it over your chest. This is about the size of your heart. Okay. So have a seat. And in order for you to have a healthy heart, there are some things that you have to do. Right? There are some exercises that you have to do. That's extremely important. So everybody stand up for just one more second. And let's run in place. Run, 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 run. Stop. Have a seat. If your heart is not working like it's supposed to, then you will not be able to do those kinds of activities. You will not be able to think properly. You will not be able to eat, do your activities that you like to do. You will not be able to do a lot of things that you want to do in life. Now, I've passed out some test tubes that's got some fat content in it, and test tubes that have some sugar content. So what that means is that certain foods that you eat may have a lot of these ingredients in them, and those ingredients lead to other kinds of problems. And what I've noticed over the last probably 2 or 3 years that we've been coming to your country, that you have a high incidence of diabetes. You have a high incidence of high blood pressure. And those things can cause other kinds of problems. They lead to arteries being clogged up in the heart. They lead to arteries being clogged up in the legs. They lead to arteries being clogged up in the brain and can cause strokes and heart attacks and those kind of things. And so what you want to do, you want to make sure that when you're eating good, healthy food, so that A, you can do the things that you want to do, but in addition to that, you can avoid developing some of these disease processes. So some of those test tubes that we passed out, I want the students to stand up and read and show you what the content of fat or sugar looks like.
Pepperoni pizza.
So this is pepperoni pizza, so turn it around so that they can see. That's how much fat is in pepperoni pizza. So think about that. When you get this fat on the inside of your body, it goes inside of your arteries and it clogs your arteries up.
Snickers candy bar.
This is a Snickers candy bar. This is how much sugar is in a Snickers candy bar. And again, sugar and fat are things that get inside of your body and can cause harm to your body.
An ounce of soda.
Okay? So this is what one soda has in it. That's how much sugar is in the soda. So again, sugar and fat, and there's one more, I think.
Small hot fudge sundae.
That's ice cream. That's how much sugar is in ice cream. This is what's in a cheeseburger. So the American Heart Association, the organization that governs a lot of health products and eating habits and look at diseases and things of that nature, they tell us that we're supposed to only eat about 65 grams of fat in a day. And that's about 42 grams in one cheeseburger. So you can imagine that if you're eating breakfast and lunch and dinner and snacks in between, how much fat and sugar that you're getting into your bodies.
How you guys doing? No. How are you doing? How are you doing? I came all the way from the States, so that's the energy you're gonna give me? All right, one more time. How are you doing? There you go. All right. So this is a participation type class, right? So you have to participate. So myself and Chef Henville are going to take you on a little journey. We're going to show you some things, and you're going to taste some things that you may not have had before. Now here's the rule. Tasting means you put it in your mouth, you chew it, and you swallow. You don't get to spit it out, or run to the garbage can, or run outside. Fair? Is that fair? Yes. You say no, you say... I just want you to taste it. And here's the reason why. There's a lot of things that if you haven't seen before, you go, ew. Who says ew all the time? Ew, I don't like that, ew. But if you've never had it before, how can you say ew? So all we want you to do is just taste it. You'll be surprised what you find out you like and what you don't like. And if you don't like it, that's fine. We get that. Okay? All right, let the games begin. All right, so Chef Henville is going to show you a couple things, and then we're going to allow you to taste a few things.
How's everyone doing? Good morning, good morning. What I have here is a whole different medley of fruits and some vegetables. Okay. First, everyone knows this. Apple, right. How about this one? Okay, how about this one? All right, and this one. So you see, all right here, there's 4 different types of apples, right? And there's so many more out there that I couldn't have today, but there's a lot more. But you see, just in apples, there's so many different varieties. And you've seen these before. Some of you guys have seen them. You may not know what they're called. Your parents know what they are. Christophine, right, Christophine. And everyone knows what these are. Orange or tangerines. They're a little small, tangerines. No one knows what this is. No, close. Give up? Close. It's a parsnip. Parsnip. It's almost like a carrot, but it's white and texture is a little bit different. Parsnip. This one. I give $100 to somebody who guesses what this is. No. This is a rutabaga. Rutabaga.
It is in the turnip family, so you should really get $50. So you make sure you see him later.
All right. Well, we'll talk later. How about this? Anyone ever seen this before? Not quite. Not quite. Nope. No? Daikon. It's a daikon. Daikon. And let's see. This is? Right. This is? This? Yeah, yellow squash. No? Zucchini. No, someone else. Zucchini, right. And everyone knows these? Lemon. Right, lemon, lime. And lastly, everyone sees these before? Mushrooms. And these little green guys? Brussels sprouts. Now, how about this? Anyone ever seen these before? No? They're spongy. They're nice and sweet. Tastes really nice. These are apricots. These are dried apricots. Okay? So just here, oh, last one. Last one. Grapefruit. Right. So as you can see, just here, you see how many different varieties of fruits and vegetables there are. And we haven't even scratched the surface of what else is available to us. Okay? So what I've done using just about almost all of these fruits and vegetables, I sauteed and roasted some for you guys, so you can taste some of them and how they're prepared differently, okay? So what Chef Wood's gonna help me do is just to divide some a little bit in a bowl for you guys, and you guys are gonna get to taste them, okay? So remember what Chef Wood said, taste, chew, and then swallow. So go ahead and eat. Go ahead and give it a try.
Stop. I need a fork.
You made a fork.
Is there any extra forks?
Okay, everybody taste?
Okay.
I'm watching you.
Taste it.
Okay, so show of hands. Anybody like it? Look at that.
Good.
That's impressive.
So the majority of you guys like
That's
it.
impressive.
Very good.
Okay, who did like it? If you can be honest.
Be honest.
Okay, so now you have to describe what you don't like about it. Because this is the thing about cooking, and this is what a chef can do for you. What you don't like in a recipe, you can take out. So it's very important when you taste something. That's why it's important to taste and then swallow. Because there might be an herb in there that you say, well, you know, I don't really like thyme. Well, you can take the thyme out. If you like everything else in the dish, then you can still make the dish and just take out the thing that you don't like. So do you know what you think you don't like in that? And it could be texture, it could be flavor, it could be any of that. Temperature, flavor.
Okay.
Is it flavor of the vegetables, or is it flavor of the herb and spice that was used in it? The vegetables. Okay, then that's fine. So, all the vegetables or one vegetable in particular? What's your name? I'm sorry. Andrea? Azandria. Okay. So is it all the vegetables, or is it one or two of the vegetables in particular? All the vegetables. Okay, so but do you eat vegetables? What's your favorite vegetable? Potato. White potato or sweet potato? Okay. So in our world, that's not a vegetable. That's what we would call starch. Okay? And so if you like potatoes, then you can still eat your potatoes, but you might want to put some vegetables in that mix. Make like a hash. Because it's very important when we eat, right, that we're consuming all the vitamins, nutrients, and minerals. That's what we get it from our food, okay? And even sometimes we have to take vitamins to subsidize the food that we're eating, because our food a lot of times does not have all the nutrients, vitamins, and minerals that we need for a balanced diet, all right? And so because you guys are kids, you're growing. Your body requires that. You really do need that, right? So when you just eat potatoes, you're not getting all the requirements that your body needs.
So as a show of hands, guys, who likes berries? Ever tasted berries, blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, raspberries?
Cherry blackberry.
Yeah.
I need gooseberry.
Who can tell me what these are?
Raspberry.
Raspberries? No, these are raspberries. Blackberries. These are blackberries. Okay? How about
Strawberry.
these?
Strawberry.
Strawberries, right. Strawberry. And the last one is blueberries, right? And these are kiwis, right? And everyone, you guys all tasted these before? Blueberries, blackberries? No. Who hasn't tried blackberries before? Okay, good. Well, what I'm going to do, in a little bit, I'm going to make a fruit smoothie using these berries, okay? It's going to taste really good, I promise. You shaking your head already? I thought you were going to try new things.
So before Chef makes his berry smoothie, I'm going to do one using celery, right? Who knows what this is? Right? Avocado. Right, so this is called a Granny Smith apple, right? And so Chef showed you 4 different types of apples. the apples that he showed you range from sweet to sour. This is going to be sour. This is a sour apple. You're making an apple pie, or in this application, I'm going to use it in a blend. It's going to give you a nice sour taste, okay? Who knows what this is?
Ginger.
Very good. I like it. And then we're going to use some coconut water. So I couldn't find a coconut tree to grab a green coconut and cut it, so I had to buy some in the bottle. But you guys, I know you have plenty of fresh coconuts, so you have to buy it in a bottle. And then this little green vegetable is, and spinach does what? Makes you strong. Exactly. All right. So I'm going to put this blend together, and I'm going to let you guys taste it. So the reason why I want to show you this is because I know a lot of us like sweet things. But again, this is about opening your mind up to something different, alternatives. So what we don't want you to be is one-dimensional. We want you to be able to have some options. And the more options you have, then the better off you'll be, because then you'll have a balanced diet. Because now you're not just consuming one type of food or one type of fruit, but you're mixing it up, right? And so in our world, we go, the more color, the better. So the more colors you put on your plate, the better it is, okay? Here you go.
You can get one. Where's yours? Okay, one.
It's so painful. It's oh. All right, you guys tasted it? Yeah. Who liked it? Yeah. Not bad, not bad. Who didn't like it? Why didn't you like it? It has what?
Too much, like, grains in it.
Too much grains. So you could mix it more to make it smoother. So some of the stuff that you're tasting is the coconut. So there's the coconut water has the coconut chunks in it as well. There's some apple in there, right? But you can puree it a little bit more. You can add more coconut water. Okay. You taste the ginger? You might taste the ginger?
Celery.
No? You taste the celery? You like celery? You don't like celery? You don't like celery. So you can take it out. Who else didn't like it? You liked it or didn't like it? You did like it? Didn't? What didn't you like about it? I can't even speak up. The flavor. What flavor? You don't like coconut? Okay. You didn't like it? I can't hear you. It's sour? Okay. So listen, so it's okay if you don't like it. Okay? It's alright. Who liked it? Okay. What do you like about it? What did you like? Yeah. You like the sweet taste of it. And so, as you saw, when I put this together, I didn't add any sugar to it. Right? So when you use things that are natural, right, and they're natural ingredient, they already have a natural sweetness to it. So you don't need to add sugar to it. And going back to what Dr. Rouse was saying about all these sweet drinks that we drink and the candy bars, etc., those things aren't natural. Those things are a processed product. They're a man-made product that add a lot of sugar to it. And after a while, it kind of dulls your senses to things that just grow on trees and grow out of the ground. So none of us are saying, don't have your cheeseburger, don't have the pizza, don't have the french fries. Yeah, have those things. But it's important and imperative that you add some other things to your diet that are natural. Yeah? You understand that? Yeah? So who eats breakfast? It's one of the most important meals of the day, right? What do you eat for breakfast?
Cereal.
Exactly. So I'm going to teach you how to make a better cereal. How about that? Anybody eat oatmeal? Oatmeal? Yeah. So that's the base of our granola. All right. And then you guys saw the apricots earlier, right? Yeah. So this is apricots, okay? So who's not tasted an apricot before? All right, perfect. Now you get to try it. Keep your hand up. Chef Henville is going to come around. For those who haven't tasted apricot, you are now going to have your first experience of apricot tasting. Who knows what a fig is? You ever seen a fig?
From a fig tree?
Yeah, fig from a fig tree. Yeah? Who's not tasted a fig? Okay. Today's the day. Now what you're going to find is these are going to be sweet. And these are natural fruits that have been dried, okay? Sun-dried, dehydrated, oven-dried. And what you find is their sweetness, becomes more potent. So, in this bowl I put some oatmeal, right? Coconut. You guys are very familiar with coconut, right? All right. A little bit of coconut. Some raisins. Now normally I use honey, but we couldn't get any. So I got a little substitute. Yep. Use a little maple syrup. Did I put almonds in yet? No. No? Oh, it's good. You're paying attention, huh? I like that. Some figs. All right, so almonds, coconut, oatmeal, figs, raisins, sunflower seeds, and some apricots, right? And then I add a little bit of the honey, or in this case we use some syrup, right? And then I put it on a baking tray, and I put it in the oven for about 15-20 minutes on a low temperature, and just bake everything together. And so this mixture becomes this mixture. Okay? With milk, you can have this with yogurt, or you can just eat it as it is. Okay? Yes? Okay. That's, yeah. It's perfect. There you go. Yeah. How you doing?
So in here is a mixture of blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, apples, grapes, plums, peach, kiwi, and then there will be a little yogurt just to bind everything together and make it creamy. Then a little milk. You can use water, or you can use coconut milk, you can use, there's rice milk, there's almond milk, or you can use soy milk, or even like a fruit juice, maybe apple juice, or orange juice, or pineapple juice.
You like it? It's good, right? No more? You got one? You got one? Everybody got one? Okay. Yeah. Good. Everybody got one. Who likes it?
Very good. This is good. It doesn't have any sugar and it still tastes good. Awesome. So for some feedback on some of the things that we prepared today, we're going to ask Mr.
Clark.
What's your first name?
Dejan.
Mr. Dejan Clark, how he felt about the food that was served today. Did you like it?
Yes,
What were your favorite?
everything.
And why did you like it?
It tasted so delicious and it didn't have no sugar and it tasted a little sweet.
And then we have Mace.
Sandra David.
And did you like everything that you had today?
No,
What didn't you like?
the smoothie.
Which one?
The one with the spinach and the rice.
Okay, and why didn't you like it?
Because it didn't have any taste.
What do you mean by it didn't have any taste?
Like I was tasting.
The vegetables? Like the celery?
Yes.
Okay, and you don't like that? You like anything at all that they had today? Any of the
Yes.
Which one you like?
The berry smoothie.
Oh, that was nice, right? So you see, we have two students here, but one liked everything and one didn't like some of this stuff because the celery shake really did taste very celery-ish, but it was still healthy. And the berry punch was really tasty, and that also didn't have any sugar, but it had in a bunch of fruits that were high in sugar content, so it was really tasty.
So somebody tell me something that they've learned so far. Right. So making smoothie, yes ma'am? Vegetables are good for you. And what kind of things are bad for you? Sugar and fat, right? Right. So what kind of foods have sugars in them? Things that you eat every day. Ice cream, soda. Did somebody say burger? Soda, that's right. So look, what we've tried to do is to show you things that you can do differently than what you have been doing before. And it's not, as Chef said earlier, it's not so much changing everything that you do, but you have to make healthier choices. What the chefs have done is given you some alternatives to snacks that you can choose from. But in addition to that, we have a bag that has a lot of different information in it that I want you to take home, read the information, and listen and implement what we talked about. What I mean by implement is I want you to make this a part of your life. Make it a part of what you do. So exercising, eating right, and those kind of things are extremely important. And in this bag that we have, in these bags, we're going to pass these bags out to each one of you. But in these bags, we have a lot of different kinds of information, right? This is information about cutting sugar out of your diet. This is information about eating, knowing the foods that are good for you. What kind of foods are good for you? Vegetables and what else? Right. There's information in here about sodium or salt. We didn't talk a whole lot about that. But there's a lot of things that have salt in them. And a lot of things have natural salt in them, if you will. But sometimes when you eat those things that have a lot of salt, if you pick up the salt shake and put salt on your food before you eat it, before you taste it, a lot of times you're putting yourself at risk of developing this high blood pressure. And I know you may not understand what high blood pressure is, but it is a disease that can cause a lot of problems in your body. It can cause you to go blind. It can cause you to have a stroke. It can cause you to have heart problems. It can cause you to have kidney problems. It can cause you to have stomach problems. A lot of different kinds of problems that sodium can cause. These jump ropes are so, listen, you need to be jumping. You need to be jumping all the time. That's exactly right. But if you get the opportunity, at least 30 minutes out of the day, take your jump rope and jump. Jump with your jump rope. Because this also will get your heart pumping, get you involved in an exercise that will be healthier for you.
We at the Ministry of Health are really happy that the students could learn that we can prepare foods that are tasty but still low in calories and sugar, and we're trying to promote healthy eating and healthy lifestyle. So we're really happy that this pilot event could have taken place today, the Chef Academy at the Charlestown Primary School. It is the first of many that will take place. Dr. Rouse and celebrity chef Marvin Woods will be coming back to the island hopefully soon, and they will start doing this in the other schools. So we're promoting eating healthy lifestyle starting with the young children, because when you start young, by the time they get to the late 20s and the early 30s, they'll already be eating healthy. And that's what we're trying to promote, healthy eating starting from a young age. So we're really excited that Dr. Rouse and his team, along with celebrity chef Marvin Woods, could come here and start showing the children at a young age how to eat healthy and prepare healthy foods. So we are very thankful and very grateful and super excited about this program.
Who's gonna love you like that? Taking care of yourself is a love no one else could ever give. Exercise and eating healthy, that's the best thing for your body. Smoking and drinking will not help. Sniffing and drugs, you'll hurt yourself. You gotta remember to check your blood pressure. You gotta take good care of yourself. Who's gonna love you like that? Taking care of yourself is a love no one else could ever give. Exercise and eating healthy, that's the